You've got a veteran player in the final year of his contract who has turned down your contract offers up until this point. How far apart do you think both sides are?
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Third down, Winston. And just shutting him off there. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. We have a red zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. On first down, it's Gurley. And Gurley here fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, That's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Los Angeles, an update from there. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Third and short yardage. Winston. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Winston. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
So the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
And before they can run another play, the clock hits 000. And time is up on the first. 7-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Jameis again. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. And Charles, they get the field goal. Zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now Lutz for the field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. And that field goal caps at 11. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. Winston from the gun on third down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the second time. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Oh, thank you. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now. Throwing on first down, McBride. And he fires one incomplete.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. McBride. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lloyd. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. To throw on second down. McBride gets it to Gordon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain, but he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them, and if you just want to start over and maybe...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Collins, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Again, it's Winston. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. On third down, McBride. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
So much about offense is when you call.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And Lutz puts this one through. And that's going to tie us at 13. We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, third quarter, third down. Can this defense get the stop? From the gun, Winston. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throwing, Winston. Dumps it off to Gurley. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Walters. Just a 5-yard pickup. They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Back now in Los Angeles. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. On 1st and 10, McBride escaping the pressure right, and he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this one down near the 15. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Let's go!
To throw on third down, McBride. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On the NFL scoreboard there in the 4th now, and Carson. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Mitch Trubisky with 1 touchdown pass thus far. Now Winston. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So we have a red zone alert. Tie game, fourth quarter. Very likely a deciding moment in this contest. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
In a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
This one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
Now Gurley. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Now, that was a big stop on 3rd down, and this is where head coaches make their money and answer the question right here and now. Do you kick the field goal for the 3 points, or do you go ahead and try and grab yourself a touchdown lead?
This offense looking for 6 points. They are in the red zone as we'll get back into it here. 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 11-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. From the gun, McBride. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield. Got to give a lot of credit to the defensive front there. They held their ground, pretty much stoned them on that play, and ended up creating a lost yardage play.
Yeah, drop him from the 1 back to the 2. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's the fullback. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim 1-score lead. Here's Winston. And now running, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Myles Garrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now Winston. Austin's got it left side. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either. I
think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
A gain of 13 and also a 1st down. He's back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
False start, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. Back to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
He'll look to throw. And nearly intercepted there. That would have ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off, and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. They'll run it now out of the gun. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Looking to throw. McBride. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. A road win in the National.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley.
Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it, and he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well. Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They'll run it with Hill. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now let's go. Green, 3, they'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up 4th down. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop.
A big early 3rd down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. On 3rd down, McBride. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play?
Let's go! 3-19!
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4. So on 4th down, here's a punter, Jeff Locke, to kick it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Detroit!
Now back to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. A field goal from here is 60+, so the offense stays out there. They're going on 4th down. The punter Lock out there now. It away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Here we go!
Back to throw here. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Myles Garrett in there to get him his second. Time to jump into the action, and we have a red zone alert as this defense looks to stop a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Marquise Lee, a 15-yard touchdown grab. Well, this offense has struggled. They have not scored yet. They trail, but a chance here late in the second quarter to try to get some points on the board. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time. On first down, McBride. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing on first down. McBride looking middle, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Back to throw. McBride. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
To the air on second down. McBride looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gordon. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play, as we'll get a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Browns on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. McBride. And that is incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field.
Let's get back into the action. This defense up against a 1st and 10. The ball down at the 12-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They run it again with Hill. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let him down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him for a loss. He looked to throw. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. So the drive takes him in. All right, time to jump back in. This defense already 2 scores down. Points here would certainly make their road back a tough one. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
That drive that really increased their cushion.
All right, time to jump back in. This defense already 2 scores down. Points here would certainly make their road back a tough one. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. So the offense has it, 6-yard line, first and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
The strong windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Second down, goal to go from the 6. Hill trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line. Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So they settle for just... Not quite a first and goal, but still a red zone alert nonetheless as we jump back into the action. 1st and 10, just outside of the 10-yard line. On 1st and 10, McBride flush to his right, and he whips that one incomplete there.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Being chased out left. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye on 3rd down. That's Crawford. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
So here we go, back to the action. Football in the red zone. And a big third down play coming up for this defense.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
To throw on third down. Schmidt. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. So the folks here in the stands. This defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon from 17 yards out. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure it out.
We have a developing situation here. Following the interception, a golden chance for points as the offense is back out there with a 1st and goal to go. And now the Browns coming out on the field.
They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that...
And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. It's their quarterback. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd.
Let's go.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. Flashed a nifty move, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1 that was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
That's complete right around the 8. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
Kaiser from the gun on third. Hard throw, incomplete.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is.
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Kaiser on 3rd and 2. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. Now Lutz for the field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So they get 3. They were hoping. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. Now a 20th carry, number 20 here for Melvin Gordon. The nice footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run it until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
Looking to throw. Schmidt, and this is complete. It's Allen. Well, they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So 3 field goals. So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now a 2nd down throw for Kaiser. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go.
Let's go. 3-19.
On 3rd down, Schmidt. And it's complete. Henry. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a 1st down. And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. 2nd down and 6. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Kaiser now. That is caught inside the 5. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they'll run it on the toss.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown. We get back to this one with the offense trying to put the finishing touches on a possible victory, essentially just needing a first down to end it. The defense, though, they do have all 3 timeouts. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They run a draw here on 2nd down. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And it's no good. Lutz pulled it, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty position. So they stay alive in the NFL.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. With that, it's time for the AFC Championship. And to call the action, as they have all year, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in one of America's finest cities. Still 0-0 here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a 3rd down situation looming. On 3rd down, that's Crawford, and he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. It's a scoreless game right now in the first quarter, but that might be about to change. This offense has it in the red zone. Kaiser now on 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he is caught at the 7-yard line.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Big completion there on 3rd and short, keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. 1st and goal, and you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy, couldn't. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. A great effort there. Taking it in from 4 yards out. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On 3rd down, that's Crawford. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And he can't bring it in. Incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route. 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down the middle. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So he splits the... Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Let's go.
3rd and short yardage, Kaiser. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down here. This one to the 17-yard line. From the red zone now, Kaiser. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Second down, Kaiser. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On 3rd down, Kaiser. And incomplete here on 3rd down. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where. Time to hop in as this defense will need to make a red zone stop, starting with his 2nd and 4. From the gun, Kaiser throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Kaiser. And
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
And Lutz puts this one through. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Let's go!
To throw is Kaiser. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in... This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On third down, it's Crawford. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He got 29 yards that time. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They come out here in the eye. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. On third down, that's Crawford. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. With that, the wait is finally over. It is Super Bowl Sunday. For the call, here's our veteran duo of so many Super Bowls, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we have played 266 games in this NFL season. Only one remains, and it's the biggest of them all, as EA Sports is proud to present coverage of the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rearview mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that, partner. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Now Kaiser. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. See if the game plan this offense has put together will be successful or not as they take over here early in this first quarter of play. And the Browns getting set to go. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one. Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Second down following the run. Here's Kaiser. Gets it to Gordon. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are some kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Let's go.
To throw, Kaiser. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
The Browns' passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Kaiser to throw it. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. And a nice gain of 21 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland, with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Here we go.
They'll throw here, Kaiser. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On third down, that's Crawford. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Now Lutz for the field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down Broadway. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit him.
So late second quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? A first down throw for Kaiser. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Fresh set of downs here. Kaiser yet again. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. To the air again, Kaiser. And he comes back with one complete. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5. Again, it's Kaiser. And he's got Walters. Big catch. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. as the first half is winding. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now they'll bootleg it with Kaiser. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Andrew Billings.
you.